Welcome, land investors and outdoor enthusiasts. This is Josh with US Recland. We got a special offering here for you, so I want to create a video for that special offering for you guys, and hopefully this will help basically delineate what exactly we're offering here. So what we got a flash sale of our premium land offerings that are available currently on our website. Okay, so here's the deal. The offer is we're offering 15% off these deals, these premium land deals, which I'm about to review, no fees, and we'll record to the county on your behalf for free. So if you've ever wanted to buy land at the right time and get a great piece of property below market value and not incur the additional fees and things that are typically standard with a land or real estate transfer, now's the time. This right here. So we've got 7 properties. These are our premium offerings that are on the land right now. This wouldn't fall into the category of quote unquote cheap land or folks looking for a small mobile home lot, although some of these are zoned for mobile home and other zonings, which we'll go through each one quickly. But I just want everyone to know this flash sale, you have to have signed a purchase agreement and at least made arrangements or sent your initial payment. And we'll talk more about that here in a second. So this has to be done by Sunday, November 6th. So as long as we've had a conversation, if you signed the PA, if you're in the process of getting the bank stuff, that's okay. That's fine. We really need you to review and sign the purchase agreement first. But to fully lock that piece of property to yourself, you also need to make arrangements for payment with the signing of the contract. At that point, that contract is legally bound to you. So when folks sign purchase agreements, then they don't talk to us for a week and someone else calls, someone else signs a purchase agreement and pays, they have contractually bound that property, not you. So you can't drag your feet. You have to determine if you want the property, make sure it meets all of your checklist options, and then give us a call and we'll get the paperwork moving and things. So vet these properties quickly and give us a call because this offer ends Sunday. If you call me Monday looking for the 15% off, it will not apply. So don't even call to ask. Just telling you guys right now, we're just offering the flash sale so we can keep some inventory moving, but also help you guys get some land at reduced prices as well. Okay, so we're cooperating here. So again, we're offering a flash sale on our premium land. It's 15% off, and then also no fees. So that's saving you about $700-800 right there. Then free recording, that's saving you about $200 or $300 depending on the property and the location, etc. So there's savings built in. Not only that, most of our properties are already below market value typically. Okay, so I'm going to go in and we're going to get started here. Please subscribe to the website, usrecland.com, and then also subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that notification bell so that you're automatically notified of any additional flash sales like this, bundle package offers, discounts, holiday offers, etc. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start with our first premium property. This one's in Alcona, Michigan. And I'm going to go through these fairly quick, guys and gals. So if you want to see the video, all of the videos that are in YouTube are also on our website embedded in the listing. So if you want to see a video overview for each individual property that you're interested in, you can either see it on the YouTube website or it's also embedded as the last item on all of our individual listings for each property. Okay. So this one, we're in Alcona, Michigan, Alcona County. We're asking $12.79, $12.8 property. Frontage is off Almond Road here. This one, and it is 1.15 acres. Here's your parcel number for those that have to inquire. These are your GPS, Google GPS coordinates. These can be used in Google Satellite for a virtual review on your desktop, and they can also be used on your mobile phone for driving directions to the front of the property. Feel free to take a look. We own it outright. Alcona County, property taxes are $160. Well, about 190, shy of 200 for the year. Electricity is immediately available. You would need to talk to the county about building with your well and septic and their requirements, permit costs, etc. Zoning is R1. So what that means is stick-built homes. That's just a standard family dwelling built on site, manufactured homes or modular homes. There are no mobile homes allowed under that zoning category. Okay, so this property, we're offering it at 12.8. Again, with our flash sale, you get 15% off, no additional fees, and free recording of Alcona County. So when the transaction is complete, your deed is already in your name. A lot of companies will get the deed notarized and just send you a copy, and then you have to finalize the process of getting it recorded at the county level. When we finish it, it's done. Okay, it's something we do. All right. So again, this one is all around. I'll show you. Your access here is Almond Road. You can see nice rural, peaceful country living. There's some homes in the area, so you do have utilities running down the road. That's a paved road, so that's maintained. A number of lakes, streams, so for fishermen, outdoorsmen, people that just like peace and quiet. And then you're just a hop, skip, and a jump here to Lake Huron and all of the attractions and things there. And here's the video. If you want to see the individual video for this property, go ahead and check it out. All right, we're going to keep moving here, folks. We got a lot of ground to cover. So there's premium property number 1 and premium property number 2. This one is in Geauga County, Ohio. We're asking $35,900. And let's go through the particulars on this one. There's your parcel number for those that are interested in this property that need to verify and vet the property to move forward with purchase. 2.2 acres. And here are your Google Maps, Google Satellite XY coordinates for full viewing or for mobile driving directions. It's in the city of Newberry Township, and access is off of Burn Road. Site-built manufactured homes are allowed, and there's no flood zone or wetlands or anything to worry about. Same with the prior property we just looked at. Taxes $386 a year, so nothing major to look at here. So here you can see some photos. Here's from the front of the property. There is about $10,000 to $12,000 worth of timber on the property, and now that's just the straight value approximation. Of course, you'd need to pay someone, and sometimes you barter with locals, and 10, 12,000 might turn into 5 or 6,000 if they select for you, etc. But giving you an idea if that's something that you consider. Here's another from the street, and here's inside the property. There's another. You can see the utilities are right there. And there's some rocks. There you go. There are some mature trees, some medium growth, and some newer growth trees in there. So that's why I said there's probably about $10,000 to $12,000 worth of timber. There are some species trees, nothing crazy, but definitely I wouldn't buy this property for the timber. It's just something I'm mentioning. Okay, this property has a nice incline down to a creek at the bottom. Would be the perfect lot to have just even a nice modest frame cabin with a deck looking down over the ravine for your morning coffee. Maybe have a hot tub, and then have the woods, the nice peace and quiet. This is a very rural area. You're about 30 minutes from Lake Erie fishing, the world capital walleye fishery, and then you're only 10 or 15 minutes from Punderson Lake and Ladue Reservoir. Both of those are well-noted walleye and pan fishing lakes as well. There's a lot of deer and turkey sign throughout here. So just a really nice outdoorsman's paradise area for a primary residence, maybe even a getaway vacation home, something like that. But a lot of cool things, a lot of golf clubs in the area as well, if that's something you're looking for. But really, really nice area with great base camp for Ohio, or excuse me, for Lake Erie fishing. You could definitely be at the lake in 30 minutes, come back and retire to the cabin, and then get back out for the next day's fishing after a nice night by the fire in your cabin there. Or this is a good primary build lot as well. Okay. Again, Geauga County, 35,920 acres on this property. And also, this is only about 25, 30 minutes from Cleveland as well. If you wanted to run to Cleveland, do some shopping, go to some good restaurants, check out some museums. So it's in earshot of a couple strategic areas per se, but definitely more for a peaceful, rural, outdoorsy type feel, outdoor activities. This is the property for you. All right. So feel free to perform your due diligence and look at that property. We're going to move on. Right. We've got that one. And where's the other properties? And we're just doing what I would deem premium land offerings. Okay. So that's why I'm not going to everyone. So here, Montcalm County, Michigan, we're asking 19.9. This property is 1.49 acres. Here's your parcel number of reference. And it's Montcalm. It's in the city of Six Lakes. Here are your Google Maps, Google Satellite XY coordinates. You can copy paste those, plug them in Google and Google Satellite and perform a virtual review. Your zoning is ag residential. So that allows tiny mobile home, modular, manufactured, single family, and duplexes. You could put a duplex on this property, build a duplex, live in one side, rent the other side out, pay off your mortgage. And it does have a minimum build of 350 square feet, but I mean, that's basically a garden shed. So you should be able to meet that easily. All right. And then they have some other basic requirements. Roof pitch has to be 412. Make sure that snow clears off of the roof and it's not sitting. Some of the other uses, cultural sales on site, produce stand, standard commercial crop, farmers market, and usages. If you have anything that's more detailed than that, feel free to contact the county. They were very nice. I'm sure they'll talk you through any scenario you might be interested in to see what you need, what paperwork you might need to fill out. And then there is a partial wetland at the very back of the property. It's actually cuts across the very back of it, but that would be the perfect place for your septic. So you have your very own water filtration leach field right out the back there, right in the wetland area. All right. So there you go. That one is Montcalm, Michigan. Let's take a look. It's a corner lot right off of the expressway, and you have utility. So you got your utility right there, or electrical, I should say, maybe internet, phone, landline they might have. But you would be drilling a well and putting in septic. Okay. So there you go. Give you kind of a look. So it's partially cleared, and then the lot goes back this way further. There you can kind of see the outline of the lot. And here's the main thoroughfare, paved North Hillman Road. You have frontage access off of both of these. You can see it's already partially cleared. And then you've got woods and things back here. And the prior owner hunted off of the back of this property, by the way. And, so, you know, there's a broader, here's a field over here, a crop field. A lot of lakes in the area as well. You can see them here. There's a couple. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. So if you like to fish and you like the water, there you go. And here you go. It's upper Michigan, well, central Michigan here, and you're not too far from the coast here for a day if you wanted to run to the coast. In Rapids, you're about 48 minutes, and to Lansing, about an hour and 20. And I don't know what town that is. All right. So again, 19.9, 1.49 acres in Montcalm County, 6 Lakes, or Belvedere Township, Michigan. And here's your coordinates. Feel free to give us a call. I'll be sure that you vet the property and that you're ready to move forward. You don't sign the purchase agreement and then start to research if you want it. We've got other folks that we need to deal with. There's multiple inquiries on these. So please make sure you already know you want to purchase the property when you ask us to move forward with paperwork and coordinating payment. Okay, let's go. Montcalm. All right, Pasco County, Florida. This one's in Hudson, Florida, I believe. Pasco County, we're asking 33.5. There is a video, this particular property with an overview, but also we also have still images as well as, I don't know if we made a video since we already had the, yeah, I don't think we have a video for that one. other than the one that was made. I didn't create a video, but it's on the website for you. Here's the lot. It's a dead end lot. It's actually two parcels, and above you to the north here, this is all a conservancy. So no one they won't be extending the road and building. So you have peace and quiet guaranteed to the north, northeast anyway. Of course, the highway's here. The coast is right over here. So you're right off the coast. It's coastal living at its finest. So 33.5, 0.83 acre lot. Total is a total. Again, there's two lots here. 0.283 right next to each other. Harmony Drive. There is electrical utility that's right at the end of the road there, going into the front of the property. It's agricultural, residential, no tiny homes and no RV living on this one. So if that's what you're looking for, this wouldn't be the one. Just mobile homes, site-built homes. They do allow manufactured homes. Apiaries, beehives are allowed. And in fact, the property behind this to the east actually was a tulip farm. So the soil is very fertile there. They had a tulip farm for a florist, I believe. That's what they advised us of anyway. Here's your parcel number, APN number, same thing. That's your parcel number. And then where is, oh yeah, your access is Harmony Drive. And yeah, no flood zone, no wetlands. That's what I was looking for. Taxes are $136 a year. So not breaking the bank there. Let's take a look at some of the still images. All right, here's the property right off the highway. The access. All right, and this is the front here. So if you go to the end of Harmony Drive, take a right. This is the property right here. You can see there's the last pole with the bundle there of the electrical, probably internet and maybe landline still. And there's the property. There's the road itself, looking the other way. And you can see there is another home built on the opposite side. This is this lot here. Okay. And they already have it kind of like a path here cut out for you. And that's just an overview of the area looking at the highway. You can see the coast. You can see some of the water over there. This was drone footage, obviously, by the way. I didn't climb a tree that tall, nor did I go to Florida to do it. There you go. That's a great view. So you can see you're right there at the coast. Hop a skip and a jump away. All right. Great property for a retiree that wants to live just off the coast and have like a nice quiet neighborhood with neighbors, but also can run to the beach and it's not a very long drive. Aerial photos you can see there. All right. So again, this one, so it is technically two parcels together that you're buying. They're side by side. One parcel is just the big long end of this tomahawk here all the way to the front, and then the other one's just a normal square rectangle lot. 33.5, 0.83 acres, agricultural, residential. Again, no tiny homes or RV on this one. I'm sorry. I know folks are looking for those, but that's not this one. This would have to be a regular build, mobile home, manufactured home, something like that. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So, and look, feel free to call us if you have questions, 330-615-2999. You can also always reach us via email, usrecland, USRECLAND @gmail.com. If that's more convenient, your thoughts in black and white on an email, feel free to send that as well. We're happy to help. But usually it's typically best if you have any specific questions to get it straight from the county. We can hold them accountable for their information that way, okay? And that's for you, not us. All right, there we go. So we got this, Montcalm, Pasco County. And what else do we have here? We have, okay, Okaloosa County, Florida, that property. We're asking $21,900 for this property. It's an acre exactly. Here's your parcel number of note right there. Here's your Google XY satellite map coordinates right there. Copy paste those into Google Maps on your desktop. Send them to your phone via email. You can use it for driving directions to the property. And it is residential RR2, yes to mobile homes, yes to site-built homes, yes to manufactured homes. Let's see, no flood zone, no wetlands, and your taxes right now are $95 a year. Again, taxes on vacant land. Power is already at the road, and again, as is the place for standard rural lots, you're looking at well and septic if you're building on the lot. Now, we have been told that you need to access this from the south. So when you go to access this property, you'll want to access from the south on this property, because this up here was established as a private drive, and I think they have a gate. So you actually will want to come up from the south at Sundance Way to reach the property. You do have direct legal access per the platted map information in the subdivision right off Sundance Way for this property. Okay, so feel free to take a look, see what you think. And again, that property, 21.9 and 1 acre exactly. Let's take a look at some of the photos. There's the property here, some buildings in the area. So you've got electrical, nice little rural lot here with trees. There you go. You can see the blue box, immediate access off the infamous or famous Highway 10, Interstate 10, however you want to look at it. And then you're also close to the Yellow River down here as well. Nice little area. There's the property. And then here's the coast. Weston Fort Walton Beach Airport. And you can see we're up in the Panhandle, by the way, for those that aren't from the area. There's Mobile, Alabama. Both shores, right? Pensacola Beach. A lot of conservancies and nature parks around here. But literally, I mean, Destin Beach, Miramar Beach, Rosemary Beach, Navarre, Pensacola. Just a bunch of world-renowned beaches here, okay? Fort Walton to Pensacola, you're looking at not even 39 minutes, right? Fort Walton to Panama City, not even 2 hours. Fort Walton to Mobile, hour and 19. And here's the video. That's the video that I did. That's on YouTube as well for the individual listing. So again, these have individual videos that are on our YouTube channel. If you want to watch that, get the details and an overview of that as well, that's fine. But again, 21.9, 1 acre in Okaloosa County, Florida. I believe that's the city of Hope, Florida, if you're looking. So feel free to give us a shout, look at that property. And let's see what else we have. So we've got your Okaloosa property. That I think we only have 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. These 2 right here. So the next on our premium land list, again, remember 15% off and all fees waived and free recording. You have to buy it, in touch with us before Sunday, November 6th, for all of that to apply. On Monday, if you call me begging and pleading, it doesn't apply. I'm sorry. I'm putting that in the video so everybody knows, and I can refer to it when they call Monday morning at 8 o'clock and say, I finally got around to figuring out all the details. I want to move forward. It will not be offered. Okay. So make sure you do your due diligence. We do want you to go through the right process so that you're happy with the property, but no one knows all the things that are going to decide whether you purchase better than you. So with our years of experience, we know that we need you to do the vetting and then come to us and say, hey, I'm ready to buy. Okay. That's all we're asking. We're not pushing it off on you. We've heard the most craziest reasons for not buying a property that there's no way we would ever guess what would be a deal breaker and what wouldn't. Okay. Okay. Plain and simple. All right. Shelby County, Tennessee. So we're in Memphis, Tennessee, actually. Right. So a lot of character around the city. You're close to the Mississippi River and that Mississippi Delta area. We're asking 11.9. This property is actually a wooded residential lot in a subdivision. So perfect build lot right there for maybe a vacation home, maybe a primary home. Maybe you want to be a snowbird and you live up north and you want a place that's a little bit milder climate with some culture, music, food, all of that. This might be the lot for you. So take a look here. So here's your address to the property right here, Felton Road. And this is your parcel number for those that want to get some more details and are considering buying. And here's your GPS coordinate. That's your Google Maps, Google satellite coordinate. You can take a look there. Zoning R10, no mobile homes or RV living here. You can you can put together a manufactured home, site built home lot, just a regular family dwelling, single family dwelling there. But no mobile homes and no RV living on that one. You're looking at well, septic, electric is already at the road, which you'll see in the photos. You'll need to talk to the county about what their requirements are specifically for well and septic. No wetlands, no flood. Lake Windermere is not even is just a little bit over a half mile away, 5 miles to the Memphis Zoo, and 7 miles to downtown Memphis. All the attractions and amenities. You can see there's already utilities at the road. It's a nice little quiet wooded residential subdivision lot. That's all this is. You'll see. There's a home to the, I think that would be the north, if I remember. And to your south, it's another wooded lot. There's actually a street light here too as well. You can see the utilities. Here's the lot location. There's Memphis, Mississippi River watershed. There's a pin on the lot again. So it's not downtown Memphis, but you get kind of a feel of a little bit more rural suburban feel, and it is a wooded residential lot. So I would leave some trees up and leave the feeling of a rural lot and break up some of the noise with the trees. Here's the lot here. And there you go. Now you can see. So yeah, so if you built the home right here, you do have neighbors here, but other than that, it's all woods in this area and mostly woods across the street. Just a few houses here, so you're not on top of each other. Just a little nice, quiet into the road lot, or near the end of the road, I should say. So perfect for a vacation home, or again, if you want to be a snowbird, build a little home here that you can stay in. But they do allow manufactured homes for this if you wanted to do something like that. And there's your video. So again, we're asking 11.9 for this property. It's already been reduced from 12.8, as you can see. The lot size is 0.0 acres. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I apologize if I didn't. Here's your parcel number to refer to if you need to go county. No mobile homes, no RV living, manufactured homes, and site built standard single family dwellings only. Okay. So yeah, and that's a cheap lot under $12,000 for 0.80 of an acre in surrounding Memphis for a residential build, and you already have power up the street. So I would take advantage of that with this 15% off and your waived fees and free recording to the county. But what do I know, right? All right, let's get to our final offering of our premium sites. And this is the last one of our premium land offerings that are eligible for the flash sale that ends 11/6 this Sunday. I'm giving you guys a week to take a look at all this. Okay. So this property is 1.01 acres. All right. And we're asking 16.9 in Taylor County, Florida. So 1.01, so just a little bit over 1. Here's your Google Maps, Google Satellite. Plug it into Google Satellite, virtual review, plug it into the mobile app on your phone, and you can drive to the front of the property with Google Maps. It's in the city of Perry. Your zoning is RSF1. That means yes to modular and site-built homes, yes to mobile homes. So this does allow mobile homes. You'll need to contact the county on all the particulars on what you need to build and all the details. Just like anything, when you're going to develop your property, you're becoming a general contractor. Okay. So, anyway, let's keep it moving. Your access is via Morgan Avenue, and the flood zone is AE, which is literally the last 1%. It's literally the last column of the flood zone, and there's houses all around, all next door. So I wouldn't worry about that. Obviously, no wetlands. Your taxes are $77 a year. So let's take a look at some photos. See what we got. If it'll load for us. There it is. So it's got some nice trees here. There you go. And you can see the utility running through. There you go. Nice paved road, some good shade. There's your utilities. Yep. And there's a nice little creek that comes across the back side of this. So have a nice little peaceful setting in your backyard. And it's already partially cleared. The previous owners tried to keep the front semi clear. They left some of the big trees because they liked them. But of course, if you want to pull a drive this way, but they already have a drive established here. But this is basically the lot right here to give you an idea. Okay. But yeah, build your home, meet the frontage back setback requirements, have your deck overlooking a nice little creek. And again, mobile homes and modular or manufacturer, I believe, are allowed here. So nice residential area. There's already some homes in the area, but you're not, it's not one home right next to each other and we're all packed in like sardines. You got a little breathing room, but there's folks in the area. If there was an emergency or something like that, you have people around. You don't have to really worry too much. And that's a little broader aerial view. And he got all the regular amenities in the area, so you're close to a lot of things. Excuse me. All right, there you go. Immediate access to major highways and thoroughfares. And there you go. The beauty of Perry is that you're in town, and then all surrounding is just rural woods all around once you get about 10-15 minutes out of the way. Okay. And then also you're close to the coast and some of these state parks and different conservation areas. There you go. You can kind of see for those of you. Yeah, all this green, a lot of different rural areas, so a lot of wildlife and fishing and hunting. And there's your video. Like I said, all of these videos have a YouTube video, and you can see that same YouTube video as the last item on the listing on our website if you want to, if that's the way that you take in your information here. Again, we're asking $16.9 for this property, and it is a 1.01 acre lot. It's in Perry, Florida. Yes to modular and site-built homes. Yes to mobile homes. Okay. It says to contact the county about RV living, but we've had a few conversations with them, and it seems like it goes back and forth. So definitely contact them if that's something that you want to do. I'm willing to bet they're probably not going to allow RV living. However, most counties, if you demonstrate that you're serious and you're going to build, they typically will let you use an RV to live in temporarily while you're building for a period of time. Of course, you have to buy the permit, but you'll need to talk to the county specifically about all the details there. Okay. So the only reason I mentioned it is because I didn't want you to think that it's impossible if you want to put a mobile home to live in it. You just probably, they won't let you just do it in perpetuity. They want to know and want you to show and demonstrate that you're going to build something else. Because why? Because A, they're going to keep the values up. B, they're going to collect the taxes on said value. That's why some counties don't want to do the RV living thing. Okay. But at any rate, so look at that one. And remember, for the deal on all of these premium properties that we just went through, 15% off. You got to call me. We have to have serious conversations. You have to, at minimum, have already signed your purchase agreement. You have to have signed that already. And you should have already sent your payment. And I understand if you send it on the 4th, maybe it doesn't go through the bank. That's okay. As long as we've made a serious commitment to the purchase of the property, we're going to honor the 15%, the free, no fees, and the free recording. Okay. But if you just sign the purchase agreement and I don't hear from you until Wednesday, that deal's gone. That's what I'm telling you guys now. We're not going to honor it. You have to purchase it by Sunday, 11/6. And again, I'm putting it in the video. So when someone says I didn't say it explicitly and clarify, if there's no purchase agreement signed with your payment, it is not locked under contract. And if it's Monday and both have not been fulfilled, without you and I having a conversation where you have to go to the bank Monday to get a cashier's check or send a bank wire, that's a different story. But even then, I'm going to be waiting. And if we never get that payment within a short period of time, we're going to assume you're not buying the property. So please vet your property before you call us to move forward. I understand it's a short turnaround, but it's really not that short. If you've been looking for land and you know what you want and you know what questions that are particularly interesting to you to determine if you want to buy a lot, you should be able to call the county or look at the listing and verify the 2 or 3 things that you need to know. Look at the area, look at the map and say, yeah, that's the one. You call me and we get it all going for you. Okay. And we try to make the process as simple as possible. We own all of our properties outright. We are not a third party broker. We took the time to vet, run chain of title, and we have an over 100 item proprietary process where we check land that checks multiple boxes for exit strategies. Not only can you use it as a residence, but a vacation home. It's in an area where there's retirement folks, or maybe it's a sought after area because it's rural and kind of peaceful. Maybe it's a sought after area because it's just off the coast. People like going to the beach. Maybe there's a good real estate uptick and it looks like it's going to be nice and steady for the next 30 years. We look at all of that. So when we buy a property, we put our money where our mouth is. And when you buy a property from us, you benefit from our experience and expertise on the front end when we bought the property originally. Okay. So if you have questions, that's great, but please get all of your answers and give us a call. If you have a couple remaining questions, feel free to give us a call, but we want serious buyers. So if you're not serious, that's okay. We understand. If you're just browsing, don't call us to draft a purchase agreement and ghost us. Okay. So until next time, happy land investing, and please subscribe to US Rec Land and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.